easy question, I have to say.
Yes, ganyan na ganyan yung itsura niya.
Let's do it!
What the hell? Like, it's me. And you say, oh my God.
They was like, holy beep. What's this going on? Because even now I get like speechless.
Why is it important for a beauty queen to have a good?
You do not know how to speak your mind. You're not going to give your organization much credibility for what you're really fighting for.
Beauty queen doesn't mean perfection. Now I feel embarrassed to say this, but I'm going to do it because that's how I am. So I'm gonna go.
My wave became the Miss International wave. Right, Steven?
I have become a patent.
Ito naman yung bumaba. Sabi ko, oh my God, kasi nasabi ko ng planet how. Tapos pag inaangat ko, hinihila niya. So ako, angat siya.
My travels. I love my travels.
I would just want it to be that I gave something back that made them happy.
Money or love?
Love.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Philippines. And I am your Missosology International correspondent, 𝘾𝙃𝙀𝘾𝙆. And tonight we are joined by my co-host, Missosology editor, Drew Francisco. Hi, Drew. How are you?
Hi, Amir. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches to everyone from around the world watching us on our second to the last episode of Missosology Beauty Talks. And I'm very excited, Amir. So let's not keep this any longer. Please introduce our very special guest for tonight.
It is really my honor, Drew, to introduce our guest for tonight. So she's a lover of sports and traveling and has a bachelor's degree in business administration. She is currently focused on a new campaign, #RaiseYourVoice, to educate communities about bullying and sexual harassments. Friends, let us all welcome the beautiful Miss Universe Spain, Andrea Martinez.
Hey.
Hola, Andrea.
Hello. Hey, hi, guys.
Hello, Andrea. How are you?
I'm very
Welcome
good.
to
Thank
Missosology
you.
Beauty Talks.
Thank
Welcome
you. How
to
are
Missosology
you?
Beauty Talks.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me for being here. How are you?
We are
We're
doing well.
good. And before we begin the interview, we just want to thank, aside from Andrea, the Miss Universe Spain organization for allowing Andrea to be with us on the show. So, Andrea, I know that you are now in Puerto Rico for your final leg of your tour before you fly to Miami. So, how has everything been so far?
It's been crazy, totally crazy, because as you might know, for being here in United States, we before had to spend 15 days in Colombia. And it was like an epic story. It happened million of things. We spent there like those 15 days, and then we came here to Puerto Rico for the final preparation. And really, it's amazing because I'm knowing different countries, different cultures. I'm eating different food, and yeah, I'm so happy.
Yeah. And I also believe that you're so busy right now for preparing Miss Universe. So can you please describe to us what's a typical day for a Miss Universe Spain like you?
I think there is no typical day because all the things change from one moment to the another. And you have to be ready to get to adapt to every kind of situation. So each single day, I have to prepare a little bit of my question and answers. I have to read in English in order to get prepared to project in English. I have to practice my catwalk. I have to go to the gym, but I'm not going because I don't have time. I have to sleep and eat. It's very important. Yeah, so there's like no typical day, but we are full of activities.
Do you speaking of full activities? Do you still have a rest day? What do you do for fun?
What is a rest day? What is a rest day? I cannot even remember that.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm happy, because I have always said I wish to be as busy as I could never ever get like one day off, because I want to improve. It's the time to get and improve your skills. I'm very young and I can do it, so let's work.
Yeah, I understand. But you should have find time for you to take a rest.
Yeah. No, my rest when I am like very exhausted or I need some good vibes, I go to the beach. I say,
Oh, I
okay,
love it.
guys, I need one hour, and I run to the beach. I go to have a swim, and I came back like completely new and refreshed.
Okay.
Yes. And
I love
Andrea, you mentioned that you don't know what rest day is now. So I assume that your only rest is when you go to sleep at night. So what was the last thing that you think of before you doze off?
How the day has been. I always thanks of the all the things that I have. For example, that like health of my family. I each day before sleeping I saying thanks God for having my family safe. Thanks for the people that are surrounding me and helping me and getting me to be a better version of myself. Thank you for my friends that even if I don't have enough time to them, they are still with me. And it's something that I appreciate so much. Thank you for being in this great opportunity like it's been Miss Universe Spain and about to arrive to the Miss Universe. So yeah, it's kind of the part where I do the thanks part and also planification for the next day. Okay, next day I have to get up at this time and I have to do this and that and that.
Hmm.
So it's a planification moment also.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Andrea, I believe that winning Miss Universe Spain title has definitely put you on the spotlight. But could you tell us something that most people still don't know about you? So, who is Andrea aside from being Miss Universe Spain?
Andrea is I like to say like a normal girl, even if I
Mhm.
don't consider myself like a normal, okay? When I'm saying that I'm a normal person, it's like every comment that I'm reading really affects me. I need time to spend with my family. I need time to spend with my friends. I'm a natural girl that loves to do the normal things, like going out for a dinner and these things, right? But it is true that we are right now in a position where we have to inspire other people. We have to work not only for us, but for all the organization who is just behind us, supporting us, and also getting that message to all the population. So Andrea is a girl that loves sport, loves the beach, loves the sun, loves spending time with the friends, and a very natural and spontaneous girl, I think.
Okay, you mentioned about sports. So, what is your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Oh, really?
100%. Yes.
So don't tell me you're wearing heels while doing the basketball.
No, but actually, I've been all my life been a basketball player. I was almost playing in the national team,
Yes.
and I represented Spain in 3 championships.
Wow.
So I've been with my sneakers until I was 17 years old. And then one
Mhm.
day, a woman stopped me in the street and she told me, "Hey, why don't you go to my model agency?" And I was like, "Sorry, what? Model what?" So in that moment where I have to focus more on my studies because it was the last year before enter to the university, I couldn't spend so many time training because I was doing like 20 hours just from the Monday to Friday, and then 3 matches. So I was so busy, and I needed time for study. So in that moment, I changed my sneakers for my high heels.
Okay, it's good that you can easily adjust. Anyway,
Yes,
so
yes.
okay, I pass now the mic to Drew because we'll be playing the so-called this or that. Drew.
Okay.
Yes. So the game is like related to having sneakers or having high heels. So this game called this or that, we will ask you to pick between two things or two scenarios, and we just want to know a little bit more about your personality. So please explain to us briefly why you chose that. So are you ready, Andrea?
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. So the first one is coffee or tea.
Coffee. Coffee. I'm a
Hmm.
coffee lover, and it's something very needed in the early morning. So coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Okay. Dogs or cats.
Dogs. Actually, I don't trust cats. They are looking at you
Why?
like, what are you doing at my house? So I don't trust them.
But
That was
I
the
because
spot.
Drew, sometimes cats doesn't do, unlike dogs are so very cuddly. They are
Friendly.
so sweet. Yeah,
Yeah, that's also
In
true.
with cats, even you're smiling at them, they don't smile back sometimes.
No, 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 no. And you have to be aware because maybe they will jump to you and I don't know, like beat you or something. It's like,
But I love cats, Andrea. I love cats.
oof,
My sister and my brother have cats.
really?
Mhm.
Yeah, they
Good
do
luck
have.
with them.
Okay, the next one. Are you a Facebook person or an Instagram girl?
I'm Instagram girl, yeah. But all my family is on Facebook, so I'm trying to bringing them to Instagram because they are saying like, "Hey, you don't post never anything. We don't know anything about you." And it's like, "Okay, my life is in Instagram, so please go there."
And your followers can follow you on Instagram at,
Yeah.
Okay,
yes, your
what's your
handle. It's
Instagram account?
Andrea.
Sorry,
Your Instagram account. Sorry, Drew.
it's Andrea dot Martinez F. F.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm. I
So
don't know if
please
this
take
is
note of that, guys. Okay, the next one, city or countryside. I know you answered this already.
okay. I'm a city lover because now I'm busy and now I need to run. Now I need to be like improving myself so far, right? So in the
Yes.
countryside is where I go to relax and to have some peace. So yeah, for the moment I would say city.
City. Okay. The next one, sneakers or high heels.
Okay, tough question. Okay, even though I'm Miss Universe Spain for the moment, I would say sneakers. Sneakers are
Mhm.
more comfortable. I could run to everywhere, and yes, I feel more comfortable in sneakers. But the high heels are giving you like strength, like power when you are wearing them.
Yes.
You feel like more, hey, here I am. So yeah, I feel comfortable in both, but I prefer sneakers.
Okay.
Swimsuit or long gown.
I'd say long gown is
Mhm.
where you can notice more the elegance of the person, like you have another attitude, I love it.
Yes.
But I'm very excited about the swimsuit competition in Miss Universe actually.
Mhm. I have to say, I still remember how you looked in your red gown when you won Miss Universe Spain.
Yes.
Yes, I still remember how classy you looked at that
Oh,
gown. So
thank you.
later we will show the photo.
Okay, amazing.
Okay, the next one is fun. So would you rather be on a zombie outbreak or an alien invasion?
Okay, alien invasion, I think,
Mhm.
because they can share with me like new technologies, and I think that I can have a conversation with them, because I have
Yes.
never heard in any movie that zombie can speak, right? They are all the
Yes,
time like,
yes,
so
I
yeah,
agree.
I
yeah,
agree
I think
Okay.
also.
alien.
The next one, would you rather be able to fly or turn invisible?
Be able to fly. And many
Yes.
days I'm dreaming about that I really can fly. And also
Oh.
because
Hmm.
I'm traveling so much and I have family far away from me, I would love that. It would be better to teletransport me, right?
Yes,
But being
yes.
able to fly is not bad.
Yeah. To be able to fly is like you can go anywhere from Spain to Puerto Rico to Miami,
Yes, and
anywhere,
no traffic
anytime you
jam.
want. Yes.
Yes.
Next one, more time or more money?
More time. With more time, I would make more money.
Yes.
I love that.
The next one is a little bit serious. Would you rather be criticized or be ignored?
Be criticized. If you are criticized, it's because you are doing something,
Mhm.
and people either like it or not. And many times, people are not giving positive feedbacks because it's not in their personalities, and it's easier
Yes.
to criticize something. So if you are doing something and people are criticizing something, it's because you are doing well, actually. So being criticized.
Yep.
I agree.
And the final one, and Amir's favorite,
Yes, that's
the
my favorite.
crown or romance.
Crown. The
Uh,
Yes.
crown will be my perfect and only romance.
I love that.
Yeah.
So thank you, Andrea, for gamely answering those this or that questions. I love the last answer. The crown will be my only romance.
Yeah,
Yes.
Very
I love.
dedicated. And now at this point, I want to talk about your journey to the crown. So earlier you mentioned that you were almost a basketball player.
Uh-huh.
But I'm curious to know, as a child growing up, did it ever cross your mind that one day you will be Miss Universe Spain?
No, not actually, because in Spain we don't have the culture of the beauty pageants, right? So it was never in my mind. It was never. So I grew up being a sporty girl, and at that time this opportunity came to me. And when someone called me, hey, do you want to join us for do the casting to the Miss Universe Spain? At first sight, I was like, I don't trust this world. Like, it's very without content, right? So I started to study to all the girls, to all the candidates, and I was hearing all the messages that they were giving to the world. And I said, wow, I didn't expect that. So I joined this world because it's a perfect match between the fashion world, right? The photo
Yes.
shootings, the catwalks, and the attitude of being a queen, and the social causes, which is very, very important right now. And yeah, that's why I joined it, but I never thought about it before.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you joined Miss World Spain. So that was in 2015. And a lot of
Yes,
fans have been asking because you competed with Mireia La Laguna, who eventually won Miss World
yes,
2015, and also with Angela Ponce, who
yes,
later became Miss Universe Spain 2018. So I remember when we interviewed Mireia, she mentioned that Angela was actually her roommate during that contest. So have you had any experiences or with the two of them, and how was that experience?
you know, it was such an amazing beauty pageant year because there were also another queen, which is named Amaya Izar. She was
Mhm.
also Miss World in Spain.
Yes.
And yeah, for example, I remember one day we were having breakfast in the morning, and I have sit next to me Angela. And I told her, listen, can I ask you like a few things about the transgender world? Because like it's a taboo, right, in the normal world. So I want to know, I
Yes.
want to hear your experience, and I want to get to know you a little bit more. And she was explaining me everything, like so normal. And at that
Mhm.
moment I understood that she's making normal something that is actually normal, you know. And it was such a deep conversation, but it changed my mind completely because she opened a world for me. And I understood also that there is a lack of information, and therefore
Yes.
a lack of tolerance, and it's something that we have to change.
Yes.
And also Mireia has been always a queen. She has been
Yes.
always a queen. You have only have to see through her eyes to understood which kind of person she is. And it's lovely, it's kind, it's honest. And yeah, it was such a great beauty pageant.
Yes. So in that pageant, you ended up in the top 10. And then
Mhm.
5 years later, the pageant fans saw you again when you came back and competed in Miss Universe Spain 2020.
Yes.
So what inspired you to join Miss Universe Spain?
I think apart for that the things that I told you before about getting to know some of the delegates'
Yes.
histories and this stuff, it's because also of my brother. Because when I was young, I had been bullied, we can say, right? But also my brother. I understood that many children are suffering this situation. but I was kind of a lion. My attitude has been always like a lion. I'm very strong. I want to always moving forward. But my brother is not like me. He's more shy. He's more, even more kind. He's like, I don't know, like, I feel that I have to protect him, you know? So I wanted to join Miss Universe Spain for giving awareness to the world about the bullying cause, mainly. And then also because it's something, how can I explain it, that I wanted to give it to myself, like the opportunity. I have been in the Miss World contest, but I knew deeply inside that I will always achieve that crown. And that's why I'm here.
Yes. And you in Miss Universe Spain, you were up against equally stunning and intelligent women. But at what point in the competition did you feel that you actually are going to win?
It's not that you feel that you have to win, it's that you have to visualize yourself with the crown and that you are winning. Otherwise you will never accomplish that. You have to imagine yourself and you have to project that queen inside you in order to get to the people imagine you as well as a queen, as a real beauty queen. So yeah, I was working so hard. I didn't know anything about the result, but the only thing I knew is that I will always give my 100%, and that's my main purpose in everything.
Yes. And in giving your 100%, this moment came to life. So could you take us back, please, Andrea, to this moment when the crown was being finally put in your head and the sash across your heart that says Miss Universe Spain?
Wow, it was such an amazing moment. I was with the other Andrea. We had the same name. And you know that when they are saying like, and the winner is, there are like two ways of saying that. The winner is or the first runner up. So we were talking and we were saying like, please don't cry. If you cry, I will cry. And you have such a great competition. And we were in this mood. So I listened, Andrea Martinez. And I said, okay, what happened with Andrea Martinez? And then I turned myself and I saw the Mr. Spain taking back to Andrea and giving me the crown. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I visualized it, but that dream come true, actually. And I saw in the background to my family crying, to my brother being like a big bear, but so cozy and crying. I was like, so yeah, it was such a fantastic moment.
Yes, that was a very heartfelt winning moment for you. And I'm sure that since then, you have had a lot of heartfelt moments as Miss Universe Spain. So could you tell us what has been the most memorable moment or experience so far?
I think from that moment where I took the crown, everything changed. And everything was already positive. The people I've met, the countries I've visited, all the activities that I've been doing, how I improved myself. And yeah, like everything was positive, but everything was thanks of that crowning moment. So that was the most remarkable moment for me.
Yeah. So we've seen you a lot in a lot of photo shoots, stunning photo shoots, I must say. But we want to talk about your advocacy work. And Amir is now back to talk more about that.
Yeah, finally I'm
Welcome back.
I'm having trouble with my internet connection. Anyway, so you have been very involved in your campaign hashtag Raise Your Voice, and that is to educate communities about bullying and sexual harassment. Now, and you are also developing an app with your brother. So can you tell us more about these two things?
Of course, Raise Your Voice campaign was born because I saw like a lack of knowledge, of information, and of tolerance in the society. When I was young, I suffered two main episodes of bullying. The first one was because of my friends. They were like throwing me through the stairs. They were not talking to me anymore when I was like 7 years old. I couldn't get anything, you can imagine. They were like throwing me balls to my face. They were stealing things or writing horrible things on the chair, on the table. It was like very, very tough. And then when I came to the high school, there was a teacher who told me, Andrea, you are worth nothing and you will never ever achieve anything in your life. So could you imagine like a parent say that to a children? It's very awful. And I remember my feelings at that moment. I feel like embarrassed. I didn't know what could I do. I didn't know anything about that. I was being bullied. I didn't know. So with that lack of information and with that lack of support, I decided to create an application with my brother. And in this application, we're gonna give like powerful messages to all the kids. We are creating awareness about bullying. We are gonna provide support with a psychologist team who is gonna be always with a phone in their hands, ready to give answers and supports and help. We are collaborating with the main association of bullying, of the prevention of bullying in Spain. We are working also with children that are in risk to getting separated from their parents and therefore to be victims in the school for the bullying. And also with the pandemic situation, we have seen that many families have no resources even to eat. So if they cannot eat, they cannot buy clothes. If they are wearing always the same clothes, they are gonna be bullied at the school. So we are providing like many points for providing food for all of these families. And this application that I'm developing right now in Android, and it's gonna be for free with my brother, we are gonna give support to everyone, and we are gonna give tools, strength, advices, and all the resources that we can provide to them.
Yeah, that was very nice to know that you're actually developing an app together with your brother. So it's extra special for you.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, Amir.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You also mentioned in your bio that you also. Okay. Did you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Now Andrea, you also mentioned in your bio that you also began working with Leon Association of Women with Breast Cancer after your family was affected with breast cancer.
Yes.
So what have you learned from this experience?
The main thing I've learned is one simple detail that cost anything for us could change a life for another person, right? And I'm gonna give you an example. When I was 7 years old, I lost my auntie because of the breast cancer. And I really love my cousins, and they have grown up with me like they were my siblings. So I really know in the first sight what has been not growing up with your mom. And when I had the opportunity, I came to a hairdresser and I cut 26 centimeters of my hair, and to provide that hair to an association who is creating wigs for the people affected by this illness. So this is what I've learned, that for me, it costs anything to cut my hair, but having that hair for a people who is affected by this illness is really making a change in their life.
That was a nice story to hear, Andrea. Surviving death in the family, and yes, Amir.
Okay, now we'll be talking more now about your Miss Universe preparation. So we just, it's just a few days away from now. Are you excited, Andrea?
I cannot even sleep. I'm so excited. Really, we are making.
I think I lost my signal once again.
Can you listen to me? Yeah. I'm so excited. Yes. I cannot wait for being here and meeting all the girls. We are already preparing everything, all the outfits. One of the final gowns that I know that you want to know more about that.
Yes.
My high heels and everything. I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited. I can't wait.
Okay. Now, Andrea, what is your most favorite part of the training?
I think this is like being at school, right? You have like many subjects. You have the projection, you have the catwalk, you have the gym, you have to not lose your patient, which is very, very important. But I'm enjoying the most, I think, all of them. But when I'm meeting new people and getting to know more people, is when I'm really getting to enjoy, no?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can enjoy everything. Also,
Wow.
of course, the catwalk is amazing, and I love that part. Right?
Okay, I believe you're enjoying. Now,
Yes.
I just want to know also, what was been the most difficult part?
I think Amir was about to say what was the most difficult part of the training, because you said earlier that you're enjoying everything. So is there something that has been very challenging for you?
Yes, it has been very challenging that we are getting prepared in a very short time because I was elected at the end of November. So in the meantime, we have the Christmas break and then the pandemic situation where, well, you cannot join many meetings, you cannot go into showrooms, you cannot go into give your speeches in person, right? So this is, I think, the most challenging part. Not can be present and not can project yourself in the present way. I love to be face to face with the people. Is where you can really feel the aura and the essence of the other one. And yeah, and that part is very tough.
So now you mentioned this earlier. So without revealing too much, just give us a hint. What will be your national costume and your evening gown for Miss Universe?
Okay, my national costume. We are about to reveal some details. And we are getting to be published in one magazine. And once that thing must be done, we are gonna reveal everything. But it's gonna be something very special. We have never seen that before. It's very shiny. It's very classy, and it's sensual as well. And then for the final gown, we have two options for the moment because you never know what can happen. So one option is coming from Canarias, Spain, and I have it right there. And it's very shiny, it's transparent, it's classy, it's elegant. I love that dress. And the other one, it's completely gorgeous. They have nothing in similar, but the second one, we are still building it.
Okay, so I was on mute earlier. So now I want to know, Andrea, because as a Miss Universe Spain, you're not just Miss Universe Spain, but also an ambassador of your country. So once you meet all the candidates in Miss Universe, how will you introduce your country to them?
I will introduce my country as a country of opportunities. It's a country that it doesn't matter the color of your skin, the religion you are coming from, which kind of thoughts do you have, that you will always be welcome in our country. And we will always give you a place to live and new opportunities to grow up and to start your new life there. And also you can eat very, very well. And you can enjoy so much because, as you can know, Spain is the city of the party as well. And we have such an amazing places to go with many nature, and it's changing everything from the north to the north to the south. There is nothing in common in terms of the nature. So you will always be welcome in my country.
Yes. And now it's we're now on the part of the program where we will ask you all the fan questions we've collected
Okay.
over the past days. So a lot
Okay.
of questions were sent to us by your fans, and we picked 5 of the most fun and the best ones. So are you ready
Okay.
for the fan questions?
I'm ready.
Okay, always ready. So the first
Always.
fan question is from Jonathan Anonymous, and his question is, what is the most important thing that Spain can proudly share to the world?
I think that the thing that I mentioned before, that we are a
Mhm.
country of being known because we are open mind, and we are giving we are providing like a transform to the society. We are pioneers, for example, in the transgender law, in all these collective, how can I say, in all these collective
Mhm.
rights. I forgot
Yes.
that word, the rights. So yeah, mainly that we are a country of opportunity, of being an open-minded, and we can give you always an opportunity to start up and to create your life.
Yes. I have a follow-up question on that. If there's
Mhm.
a Spanish food that you would bring to Miss Universe to all the contestants, what would it be?
Tortilla, una tortilla de
I love
patata,
that.
like
I
this.
love that. Okay. The next question from Lee Lenz. When is the
Mhm.
right time to speak and the right time to listen?
It is always the right time to listen to everyone. If you are always ready to listen, you will always be ready to learn something new. And to speak only when you are sure about the things that you are gonna do and you are gonna say.
Good one. Okay. The next one is a little fun. So,
Okay.
from Love Marie Crown, let's suppose that while walking on the street, you find $100 lying on the road. Would you pick it up? If you do, how would you spend it?
I think that I'm kind of a strange person. I'm gonna give you a quick example. When I was at the airport waiting for arriving here to Puerto Rico, I found a Mac, a laptop. And rather than taking that with me, I was looking for the police like, hey, listen, I have here a laptop. Because I feel so guilty if I'm gonna bring that Mac with me. And it costs 2,000 euros. And it's like, oh no. So if I saw $100, I think I couldn't take it because I would feel guilty, you know. But for example, if I were in Colombia and I saw that money, I would go to the supermarket and spend it buying food for the people because I've seen
Mhm.
so much poverty. So for 100% for sure, that money is not gonna be for me because I would feel always so guilty and I don't need that money and that guiltiness. So no.
Okay, I totally understand that. Okay, so, and the last question from the fans, from Pageant Cake. What do you think are the similarities between basketball and beauty pageants?
Similarities that mainly is a competition. Second
Mhm.
is a teamwork. Third, you have to be always focused and you have to give your 100% not only for you, but for all the people that is with you in their main goal. So I think those are the most remarkable similarities. I cannot listen to you right now.
There. We have
Okay.
one question from the comments, and
Yeah.
it's from YouTube. So, in this time of the pandemic, what have you learned?
I have learned that there is nothing that can give me more peace that knowing that my family have health, that they are
Mhm.
healthy, that there is nothing happening with them. And this is the most important thing, that sometimes we have to stop our rhythm of life and saying, okay, am I happy with the things that I'm doing? What I really want in this life? Am I appreciating the things that I have? So sometimes we have to stop a little bit and being thankful for the things that we have already and mainly non-material things.
A lot of our fans have been commenting about how you answered the question. So good
Thank
job,
you.
Andrea.
Thank you,
And
guys.
we now have Amir back. So Amir, welcome back.
No, I'm just here.
Welcome back. He's hidden. He's
Okay.
hidden, watching
Yeah.
everything.
So I pass the mic now to Amir for the next segment. But before that, Andrea, I'll give you a few seconds to breathe in and breathe out, because the next segment is gonna be a bit tougher.
Okay,
No, come
Andrea.
on.
No, there's no such thing as difficult for Andrea. I believe that. Okay, now Andrea, let us assume that you are now in the final Q&A of your
Okay.
respective of your pageant, Miss Universe pageant. So
Mhm.
give us four numbers from 1 to 10, and
Okay.
then we will ask you the corresponding questions. So beside you, at the left side, there's an imaginary ball there. So you pick a number.
Okay. I'm gonna. It's. I
Okay.
have a board. Okay.
Okay, pick a number.
Number 4.
Number 4. Drew, please. Number 4 question. Why is freedom of the press is important?
I think freedom, apart is for the First Amendment of the United States, which is something like in the Constitution, and something very important, and we cannot avoid that. It's always important to give your thoughts and your feelings, right? But taking in consideration that you have to respect and you are in the natural part. You cannot, if you are talking about the press, you cannot be in one part or the other. I don't know if you can get my point of view.
No.
We can always express ourselves, but not forgetting that we are talking about something. So we have to get the information, the right information, and be the most natural that we can.
I agree. Next number, please. Pick it from the ball over there.
Okay. So let's go. Number 7.
Number 7, Drew. Number 7. If you could remove the swimsuit competition from the Miss Universe pageant, would you, and why or why not?
No, I wouldn't. No, I think there is nothing wrong about the swimsuit competition. At the same time that we are going, for example, to the beach and we are wearing our swimsuits very proudly, right? If we are going to do a swimsuit competition, it's because we are proud of our body. So we want to get to the people to know that it doesn't matter the kind of body that you have, that you are still beautiful and you are proud of yourself, and there is nothing bad with your body, right? It doesn't matter if you are fat or thin. All the kind of bodies are welcome because we are all real women, and we have to show that to the world and breaking that barrier that if we are going to wear a swimsuit, we are not girls anymore, or we are just like an object. No, we are wearing swimsuit because we want to wear a swimsuit and we are proud of our bodies. That's enough.
Okay. No to body shaming.
No.
Next number, please. Pick it from the ball.
Okay. Number 1.
I love what you're doing right now. Number 1, Drew. This is fun. So, what would you say to someone who believes that pageant are archaic and against the feminist movement?
I will say, okay, if you have a minute, please sit down and listen to all the stories of these candidates that are right here. And you would say,
I love it.
yes, and you would say, okay, I'm wrong. And there is nothing else to say. If they have a moment to listen to us, they would change their opinion immediately.
I
And
love
the
that.
last number.
I love that.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
Last one is the number 8.
Number 8, please.
Number 8.
Number 8, Drew.
I can't find it. Wait,
And
wait.
here you
Here.
go. Number 8. What is it?
Recently, many countries have seen protests in their streets, and some have led to violence. Is protest a positive way to create change?
I think protests are a positive way to create change because we need to be heard. But at the same time, we need to share and we need to show to the people that we are respectful. So if we want to be heard, we cannot create violence and we cannot protest and show to the world our thoughts with violence. Because in the moment you are creating violence, you are losing all your reasons and you are not going to take in consideration anymore. And your thoughts are going to go to the bad part and no one are going to listen to you. So if we want to protest, we have to be an example of how we have to do the things. Okay, I'm completely alone. So now, guys, we're moving forward to our next segment.
Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that.
For one moment, I've become a host of the
Yes, I don't know what
Missosology.
happened. I don't know what happened. The screen just went blank. And
Don't worry.
yes, you're doing a good job, and some of our viewers are agreeing with me with all the clap emojis.
Thank you,
And
guys.
𝘃𝙀𝙀𝘾𝙆 say very intelligent. So
Thank you.
I know Amir said only 4 questions, but there's one question that I feel that you would answer with a lot of personality because I've been enjoying talking to you tonight. So is it okay if I
Let's go for
ask
it.
one more question?
Okay, let's go for it. Should I
Okay,
pick
so
a
this
number or you
question,
are gonna choose it?
I chose that question. So
Okay, go for it.
if there were no rules in your life for one day and you could be outrageous, what would you do?
You know, as my brother is a kind of hacker, I will tell him, please go in and hack to all the system of the political system. Yes, and provide like many insurance health for the people that are really needed an operation or surgery. So go for that and spend that money of the government for getting the people the health that they need.
Wow.
I love that.
I love it. You know what, Andrea? You're doing good. And because of that, you
Thank you.
deserve the 𝘾𝙀 crown.
No!
You really deserve it. Okay?
I'm glad.
Okay, I place Andrea below. Amir, put the crown
There
again.
I'm.
It's like the crowning moment.
Yay! Thank you, guys.
You're really doing great. Sometimes I see that you're ready now in the Q&A. You're ready. You're ready, girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God. I'm so
So now-
happy to be here really with you guys. I've been waiting for that moment so far.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're on to the final segment of the show. So Amir,
Okay.
please take it away.
Okay, Andrea, I believe you're doing well. You're prepared already. So I just want to know, what are your expectations going into Miss Universe?
Okay, my biggest expectation is to bring the second crown to Spain. This is my goal. This is my expectation. But I know that I'm gonna do a great job because I'm not gonna accept other way to work. I'm gonna give the 100% of each compromise that I acquire. So this is my expectation. I'm gonna do, and I know that I'm gonna do a great job. And then I wish to bring that second crown to Spain.
I wish it also for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, Andrea. So what is one thing, I just want to know, what is one thing that you would sacrifice for the Miss Universe crown?
You know, we are already sacrificing so many things. I've been so far of my family many months. We are traveling, so we are getting in risk of getting the COVID, for example. We have to spend so many times into the books and training and learning something else, and you don't have even time for you. But I think it's a great opportunity for you and for your country and for the people you loved, because it's gonna always pay off all of this sacrifice. So I think we are already making a lot of sacrifices in order to get that crown.
Okay, wow. Now, I believe Spain last won the crown in 1974 when the
Right.
pageant was held in the Philippines. Here in the Philippines. Now, Andrea, I just want to know, what qualities do you feel you have that would make you the Spain's next Miss Universe winner?
I think one of my biggest qualifiers, I must say that, is my inner force. It's not about being always positive or being always happy. You have to allow yourself to feeling bad sometimes, you know. But that inner force are gonna help you to move forward and to go and to keep going and to achieve everything you want. So that part are gonna help me so much, my inner force. But also, I think I'm a very honest and transparent people. I think that people can get to know me easily and to get to know my own essence, because I can be transparent and I can connect with the people. So I think those are the qualities that can help me the most.
You know what, Andrea, while seeing you answering the questions right now, I can see a Diana Mendoza vibe in you. You know, I
Thank
can
you.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, guys.
Yeah, the way you speak, the way you know, your facial expression,
The
your beauty,
personality.
the personality, it's almost the same as Diana Mendoza, the Miss Universe from Venezuela. Anyway, now, in a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, how prepared is Andrea right now for
Andrea
competing
right
Miss Universe?
now is, I think, 10, and I'm gonna explain you. Each day, I'm starting from 0 to 10, and each day I have to accomplish these 10 points. No, tomorrow I have to do another 10 points, and tomorrow I will be more even prepared. And if one day you will be the next Miss Universe, you will be still you have to achieve anyway these 10 points. So we each day we have to getting improved, but in order to accomplish one goal, you have to put some little steps, and you have to fulfill everything. If you don't do this path and you are always like this, like going in a line, you will never getting to improve yourself, right? So from today,
Yes.
I'm talking about today, I'm at 10 because today I have done everything.
Yes. And after this interview, it's definitely a 10 out of 10.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
just
Okay.
Before I pass the mic to Drew, I just want to know: have you talked already to some of the Miss Universe contestants, to your co-contestants?
Yes, we have a WhatsApp group which is called Universal
Okay.
Sisters, and we are talking
Okay.
there so much, especially when we had to travel because of the visa and all the papers that we have to fulfill, and we are selling pictures of our pets, and yeah, we are very connected. And also, when I was in Colombia, I met Laura Blasco.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes,
Laura.
and she's
That was nice.
so lovely.
I love Laura as well.
Yes.
I talked to her national director, Nathalie, but I think she's so busy right now. She's a busy
Yes,
one.
yes. If I'm not mistaken, she's already in Florida.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Mhm.
She
Okay,
left yesterday.
Yes,
okay. I
exactly.
pass now to the mic to Drew.
Okay.
Yes. So before I ask the next question, I just want to read this comment.
Okay.
You from Mick Ramirez. You can sense she is a very
Wow.
kind and humble person, and
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's true.
Thank you so
yes.
much.
And from Nathan under the sun, strongest in Europe region, Maravillosa.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Nathan.
We're getting a lot of really good comments from the fans. So
Yeah.
thank you everyone for still tuning in. So now it's the pass or go question. So I typed the
Okay.
question on our private chat here, and
Okay.
we will give you the freedom to choose if you want to go and answer the question or you want to pass on it. So
No,
I'll
let's
give you
go
some
for
time
it.
to read. Okay,
If they
so
are,
go.
if they have time to making me a question, I have time to answer to them.
I love
Okay.
her.
So the question from the fans is here. It's a hypothetical scenario. What if you are part of the Miss Universe top three? Please
What
name two
if?
other. What if you are part of the Miss Universe top three? Please
Okay.
name two other countries that you see yourself holding hands with.
Okay, tough question. Tough question. One thing I've learned when I was in the Miss Universe competition was that you can have some favorites in your mind, but once you get to know two other girls, everything changes completely because you really know the personality, the story, the strength of the girls, so everything can change in the last moment, right? But because I've spent special lives with them, I would say Venezuela, my beloved Venezuela, Maria Angel. I think
Mhm.
this girl is working so hard for achieving the crown, and she has a very good and great background. So one would be her. And the other one could be, for example, Nova, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
She's an example, and she's always smiling and giving joy to the people and sharing all the thoughts and breaking barriers. And I think that is underestimated, this girl, and I would love to see her in the top three.
Wow. And before Drew, before you comment, Drew, I believe also Miss Venezuela told us that she likes you so much. She said
Yes,
some
Oh,
yes,
good
good thing.
words.
yeah,
She
she's
said
so
some good words
lovely.
about
Amazing.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank
So
you, Maria.
now it's the last question, Andrea. Please complete the sentence. I am Andrea Martinez Fernandez from Spain, and I am blank.
Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea Martinez, Miss Universe Spain, and the next Miss Universe.
Woo!
I
I
love
have to
that.
tell it. I have to project
Yes,
myself like this.
manifesting, right? So once again, Andrea, it's been a lovely 1 hour with you. So thank you so much for joining us on Missosology Beauty Talks. Muchas gracias.
And
No,
again, Drew
thanks.
would like
Thanks to you.
yeah, and we would like also to thank the organization from Miss Universe Spain for allowing us to have you here in Missosology Beauty Talks. It is really indeed a very nice conversation. We are so happy to have you. We enjoy and we wish you the best of everything.
No, guys,
Yes.
thanks to you because it has been such a great opportunity for me for explaining myself in English. As you might know, it's my
Oh,
second life ever in English. So thank you for this opportunity and for wanting to get to know me. And also my organization is very thankful for your opportunity and for your lovely messages that we have always received. And thank you for the goodbyes and for your time and for your effort and for everything.
you know
Yes.
what, Andrea?
And
You have no problems with your English. You're doing well.
it was good. It's good.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you so
And and
much.
and just a background story to all the viewers out there. We've been in talks with Andrea for like more than 2 weeks already, but because she's very busy and traveling every day, so it's only now that we had the live interview, but it's really lovely to actually talk to you. So before we let you go, we just want to ask you for your quick message to all your fans all over the world. You can also talk to them in Spanish, and please invite them to vote for you.
Okay. So first of all, thank you guys for wanting to get to know me a little more, for giving me the opportunity of being here and to expressing myself and the message of my country and of my organization. Thank you for all your nice comments because I can proudly say that I only received good comments. I have never seen a bad feedback. So thank you for that, for talking to me with respect, with tolerance, and with your positive vibes. I really appreciate it. Gracias a todos por apoyarme, por estar conmigo, por querer saber un poquito más de mí, por querer uniros a mi mensaje, por querer incluso enviar mi mensaje a todo el universo. And I would invite you for voting for Spain, downloading the app of the Miss Universe, and to help me to get into the top 21 finalists this year. So thank you all. Muchísimas gracias a todos. Y nos vemos ya en muy poquito en Florida.
Yes. So once again, everyone, that's your Miss Universe Spain 2020, Andrea Martinez. So thank you so much, Andrea,
Thank
and
you
we
so
wish
much,
you the
Andrea,
best of
for
luck.
joining with us. And I really hope to see you in person. If you could come
We
to
will.
Philippines, if you could come to Philippines, let us know. And if we will go to Spain, which I usually love traveling in Europe, So I hope to see you there.
No doubts for that. No doubts. We
Okay,
will see
and
each other. Thank you, guys. Again,
yeah,
thank you.
thank
Yep.
you so much.
And thank you so much, Andrea, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. So see you
The
soon.
same. Bye, guys. Thank you so
Have a
much.
safe
Thanks
travel.
for having me.
Have a
Thank
safe
you.
travel there from Puerto Rico to USA. Have a safe travel.
Thank you, guys, and thank you for all the cover that you are doing. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Bye, Andrea, for now.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
Best of luck to you.
So that was it. Your Miss Universe Spain 2020, Andrea Martinez. Amir, what can you say about her?
You know what? One thing I love about her is her personality. You know, she's an easy person to be with. I can see the good vibes in her face. You know, I think he's a humble person. She's a humble person. And just very ready, Drew. You know, she told us a while
I
ago.
know.
Yeah, she told us a while ago that she had a very difficulty in speaking in English, but I believe she's not. She's ready. She's fluent, and she's even better than me.
One thing I have to say, Andrea is one of the strongest candidates in Europe at the moment.
I agree.
She was very at first she was very not sure about her English, but after talking to her, she's actually a good speaker, and I love the personality. I love the heart that she has shown, especially when she was talking about her advocacy. And I can't wait to see her on the Miss
Yeah,
Universe stage.
and once again, this platform of Missosology Beauty Talks is for everyone else to know the candidates, especially because during the closed door, we don't know who they
Yes.
are. So this is a very good platform for us, for everyone else to know who the girls are, aside from their, from their photos, from their glam and glitz, So this is a very good platform. And again, once again, thank you to everyone who is watching right now from all over the world, especially to the Miss Universe organization from Spain for allowing us, Andrea, to be with us and Missosology Beauty Talks. So once again, please tune in again later at 11 p.m. Oh, after 1 hour. So
Yes, after an hour, we will be back.
Yes, after 1 hour, we'll be back with Miss Universe India. So see you later at around 11 p.m. Manila time, 8:30 New Delhi time. So Drew,
If you want to watch all our previous episodes, you can go to our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. You can also listen to our podcast on Anchor.fm and Spotify. And see you all again later at 11 p.m. Manila time. So good night, everyone.
Easy question, I have to say.
Yes, ganyan na ganyan yung itsura niya.
Let's do it.
What the hell? Like, it's me. And you say, oh my God.
They was like, holy beep. Was this going on? Because even now I get like speechless.
Why is it important for a beauty queen to have a good
You do not know how to speak your mind. You're not going to give your organization much credibility for what you're really fighting for.
Beauty queen doesn't mean perfection. Now I feel embarrassed to say this, but I'm going to do it because that's how I am. So I'm not gonna go.
My wave became the Miss International wave. Right, Steven? I have become a patent.
Ito naman yung bumaba. Sabi ko, my God, kasi nastrabi ko ng planet Hall. Tapos pag inaangat ko, hinihila niya. So ako, angat siya. Hilan.
My travels. I love my travels.
I would just want it to be that I gave something back that made them happy.
money or love?
Love.